every single day. Every single day you have to be doing this.
Short-term thinking says the donut tastes good, eat it. One workout doesn't matter. I can skip it. I should just finance this new car or this new watch or this new TV or whatever else instead of actually saving and paying cash for something that you can actually afford. Short-term thinking encourages you to make short-term emotional decisions that hurt you in the long run. The more short-term decisions you make, decisions that are based on that immediate gratification, the further from the path you will stray. Don't do that. Take action that improves your long-term position and moves you toward your long-term goals.
Yep.
Figure out where you want to go,
Yep.
who you want to be. Figure out what you are trying to do with your life. What
Yep.
are you saving for? What are you working toward? What kind of physical condition do you want to be in? What kind of relationships do you want to have? What skills are you trying to develop? Write those things down in simple, clear, concise language. Read it before you go to bed. Read it when you wake up. Read it every day until it is embedded in your brain, consciously and subconsciously. And do not lie to yourself. You have to tell yourself the truth.
Yep.
You need to run, you need to work out, you need to read and study and practice, and you need to do things that you don't necessarily want to do. Achieve your goals.
And that's why I say so often is that men can't live in a state of delusion. You have to be faced with feedback. You have to be faced with uncomfortable truths so you can judge where you are and where you need to go into the future. The quality of you as a man of tomorrow is determined by the long-term strategic decisions that you make today. Playing video games all day, eating like trash, smoking, watching The Hub will do nothing more than to satiate your short-term pleasure centers within your brain, but will inevitably make you into a pillow soft, mashed potato version of a man. All the easy-ish feels good, but if your life is consumed with easy activity, then you are doing something wrong. These companies that provide all of these short-term pleasures for you, they don't care about your well-being. They don't care about your manhood. They care about the buck, which I'm not mad at because we live in a capitalistic society, but it is your duty as a man to understand that they create products laced with dopamine hits that eventually will detach you from a reality worth living. It'll detach you from the true essence of life. Instead of playing Call of Duty, go learn how to shoot a real gun. Instead of engrossing your life with 2K, get on the court and go sweat for the next 2 hours. Tough times will always create strong men, and easy times will always create weak men. Weak men love ease and comfort, and they accept it because they're trapped in the matrix. Remember that. This is categorically some really sad shit, but what we're watching is Thanos being created right in front of our eyes.
A beautiful woman in search of a gym partner posts a video on TikTok. An average-looking guy who lives in the same area innocently stitches her video and responds. What happens to him will not only greatly shock you but also totally infuriate you.
I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, and I'm searching for a gym partner.
I'm from Cleveland as well. When are you trying to go? I got all these new comments and stuff, dude. And it's just hundreds of girls. Like a onslaught of women. Reminding me and saying shit to me about how ugly I am. How gross I am. Putting the little puke emoticons on there and shit. Calling me gross. I'm nasty. I'm lame. I'm ugly as The one comment that really stuck with me, this chick said, he's probably the best she'll ever get, and that's what's truly sad.
Damn.
I had women calling me a creep, a fucking pervert. I mean, just all kinds of shit. Left, right, dude. I got tore up and down, man. Up and fucking down. I got slaughtered. And I'm a pretty thick-skinned guy, dude, and it takes a lot to get under my skin. But that shit really fucked me up bad. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, don't, people on the internet and their comments, whatever. But no, there's honesty to it. And that's how a lot of good-looking women perceive me. As ugly. I'm fucking gross. this chick at the gym, you know, like I have no confidence when it comes to women. So hence why I posted this video and the video before asking for advice, because I'm not good with women like that, dude. Like, I'm not a stud. I don't have no confidence. After that video, I'm not going to be ready to talk to her. That shit really fucked me up. I deleted the videos. It's too much for me, man. Like, 1 or 2 comments, okay, but, you know, hundreds, terrible.
Truth be told, I'm not even surprised at how nasty some of the women that were down in his comment section. And what's so crazy to me is that they'll bully this guy. Meanwhile, they will continue to pander to their average at best friends within their life. Now, while I don't condone stitching videos on social media to flirt or uploading crying videos, I'm thankful that he did, so we may dissect. This is exactly how modern average men within society get treated by the society around them. The difference is that through the advent of social media, it removes that barrier for people to be violent to you for your disrespectful or crass tone and remarks. But let's address the obvious as well, because I talked to you guys ad nauseum regarding your utility within life in concords with a woman's nature to be hypergamous. If this guy had money, power, and status, none of this would have happened. Why? Because that is more so what men are judged off of, irrespective of what we actually look like. Let's take Little Uzi Vert, for example, which I would say is objectively way less attractive of a man than this guy right here. Let's say he tried to stitch a video like this to some random women on the internet. Would it be a whole bunch of women down into the comments, hundreds upon hundreds, commenting the same way that they did to this brother right here? No. They just wouldn't be. But because this man has little utility in his life, then these women find it so easy to bully him. And how do they know that he has low utility within his life? They probably either looked at his TikToks, or you could take a look at his teeth. Gentlemen, listen to me. If your teeth are jacked up, the first thing that you need to do once you get enough money, once you get a bag, is to fix your teeth. Your teeth, your smile is one of the key indicators to how much utility or financial foundation that you have within your life. And also, it is a tall tale sign of your health. Women are attracted to what they hear, and if what they hear is coming from a jacked up grill, then they are less likely to pay attention. But there's more within this story, so let's continue.
Some of these women really have the audacity to be like, oh my God, where's all the nice guys at? You better probably ruining them with shit like this. So, with that being said, I'm not exactly date ready, but now I am. I love putt-putt, and my favorite ice cream is chocolate chip cookie dough. I also love dive bars with live music, and I will probably keep up with you in the drinking department. I'm also not afraid to throw a right hook with that like to run their mouths and say stupid shit like those comments. Oh. So, with that being said, if you would like a date, or you just want to practice run to get ready for your gym girl, I volunteer as tribute. Not all of us act that way. And now I may be a solid 6.5 at Walmart on a good day. But not all of us are self-centered, stuck-up bitches like these girls are. Don't let them ruin that girl for you.
Shout out to her. But guys, listen, this is exactly why so many men refuse to continue to date and continue to court these modern women of today. This young brother experienced a nightmare. He put himself out there and got rejected by a few thousand women at one time. Gents, listen to me. If you can objectively look at what you look at in the face, and I understand that your mom might tell you that you're handsome, but if you know, right, you know based upon, the degree of reception that you get on women first meeting you, if you know that you're average to below average, Instagram, dating apps, stitching on TikToks is probably not your preferred place to attract women. You have to learn game. You have to work on your mouthpiece in more ways than one. You have to work on your masculinity. You have to work on your stoicism. You have to work on not allowing their shit test to drive you into an emotional state. You absolutely, positively cannot allow the vapid tongue of a modern woman or your deep-seated embedded insecurities that you try to put on the internet for validation ruin your life. But see, this is exactly why I created the Modern Man's Playbook, for you to understand how to conduct yourself appropriately in modern times today to increase your value and then increase your outcomes. To be good at playing video games, you got to put the hours into your craft. To be good at playing basketball, you got to put the hours into your craft. To be good at being a man, you have to put the hours into your craft. Become the man today that most men respect, and also become the man today that most women love. Listen up. It's time to stop being a lazy, mediocre, weak man. We're experiencing a cultural shift right now, and if you're not on the top of your game, you will get left behind. For some of you, I'm gonna be honest, it's a little bit too late for you, all right? But after 1,000 videos, I finally put together the most important lessons that I have learned along this journey. Lessons that will literally make you figure out who the hell that you are, command more authority in every area of your life, help tremendously with women, and much, much more. This world has been crazier than it's ever been, and let me tell you something. You need a roadmap on how to navigate the current state of affairs that modern day society is putting you through. If I had this information earlier on in life, trust me, it would have saved me a lot of time. In this, we're going to cover how to identify toxicity in modern women today, red flags to look out for and why, how to actually talk to women, not all of that PUA pickup artist bullshit, how to hold frame in long-term relationships, and again, much, much more. So guys, click the link down below to get access, and we'll see you on the other side. Link down in the description box down below. Until next time, YouTube.